we've installed a cheat client into Bloons Tower Defense that allows us to turn towers into absolute monsters, being able to change properties of them, make them have more damage and other crazy stuff, giving them split shot, multi-shot, all these other kind of crazy things. Let me show you how it works. So let's say we have a base dart monkey down, which, you know, it's a base dart monkey. He just kind of does his thing. He just does like a little pew, pew, pew. Look at this little pew. Well, now if we go into the hacked client, we can just give him camo detection, MIB if we wanted to. We'd increase his range like a ton. We can make him have insane range, so he just has all of that. We can decrease his attack speed, so all of a sudden we now have a hypersonic dart monkey. Look at this. And then we can increase his damage as well, so now he's just doing insane amounts of damage, right? Not only that, but we can do even more stuff with it. Look, we can do even more stuff. We can even give him multi-shot. Look at this. Oh my, what is that? What? And then he can even add split shot, so every oh my gosh, this is insane. So today we're going to be trying out, messing around with this mod, having some fun, going up against the dummy boss, seeing what absolute insanity we can create and have a little bit of fun with it. Okay, let's say we have the glaive lord, right? And the glaive lord bounces to like all of the guys, right? But what if, wait, what if the glaive lord had split shot every single, whoa, okay. So now every single time the glaive bounces, it creates a split shot. And then we're gonna make the split shot. What if we added like way more projectiles into the split shot? What? And then we could just like create this cone, like a one-hit 180-degree cone. Wait, this is so weird looking. Look at that. So every attack, wait, he's just become really strong now though, right? And then so let's make it like 30 projectiles. And then let's give it like a ton of damage. Okay, so we'll have it do 100 damage. And then this is the orbital attack, which is already kind of insane. We can just increase the damage of it by like a ton, because why not? And then the range is infinite. I don't think you can really change this. This is like this. Wait. Multi-shot on the orbital attack. What if you add split shot to this as well? Oh my gosh, look. So every time. Wait, this is so wild looking. Oh, wait. So let's also give this camo and MIB. Like, obviously that. And then this is like the orbital attack split shot. So more damage and then more projectiles. So, Oh, so when it's in range of these, the orbital also has split shot on it. What? Okay, so what if we just sent like a BAD? Oh my god, wait, okay, we gotta get rid of all the balloons. How powerful? It already has 13 million pops. Holy cow, that is crazy. Oh, oh my gosh, wait, I just sent so many BADs. Maybe it was a bad idea to send this many BADs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is insanely powerful. It literally just like one shot. So what if we go to like round 500? Literally, okay, round 277. We're at round 277. Oh, is it gonna be able to beat it? 23 million pops is insanity. No, it can't beat round 277. So eventually this guy loses, but that is insane. That is crazy. Oh no, wait. Recursive cluster is gonna go crazy, actually. Wait, recursive cluster might just be insanity, right? So wait, oh, this is the ability, which is already pretty cool. 38 seconds. So the attack model effect. So we could add multi-shot. Wait. Oh my gosh, so multi-shot just adds more explosions. Okay, so we're gonna break my computer. So let's just add a ton of them. It just makes the whole screen explode. Lower the rate cooldown, obviously. Uh-oh. Oh no, I think we've already broken it. Oh my gosh, my computer is dying already. It has no idea what it's supposed to do. All right, maybe having all of these projectiles is a bad idea. Let's lower it down. Let's lower it to like 10. That seems more reasonable. So you can't change a whole lot more. You can't even increase the damage, which I'm kind of surprised about. I thought you would be able to do a little bit more with that. But I mean, it's still pretty good. I can't even see the screen. This is basically like the DDT destroyer, right? Like nothing is ever going to get past. Or can it pop DDTs? No, it can't. So it still doesn't have any of those. Wait, and then it just stopped. Okay, we're selling that guy. That guy got out of hand so fast. we gotta try. What I really want to try is Inferno Ring, right? Inferno Ring's normally pretty good. I mean, this is what an Inferno Ring normally looks like, right? But we have a lot of different attacks. So this is the attack, and then the effects of this. Wait, so you could do, like, multi-shot on this, right? Wait, you could do a blowback. Oh, so this, like, pushes it back, right? So chance, oh, you can make this, oh, affect Moab, and then you could just make this, like, a 100% chance. And so it'll just push everything back. And then, look, min. Wait, if you do this, wait, it literally, okay. So now we've made it so that this spike factory will literally send anything it touches back to the start. All right, that's a pretty powerful thing. And we want it to affect Moabs. That is yes. Okay. Oh, this is the meteor attack. Right. Okay. So we want the meteor attack to be faster. And it's okay. The meteor attack is insane. And then we want to give the meteor, wait, multi-shot. Okay. How many multi-shot though? Wait, is it working? Wait, add below. Oh. Whoa! Look at this thing. That is crazy. All right, spawn like the BADs. Wait, this thing is awesome. All right, this thing is literally so cool. I don't think we can. Oh, I think we can increase the damage like a little bit, but it still just does like 1,000 damage. But this thing is insane. All right, so if we also, just out of like safety, let's give it MIB in case it doesn't work on that. I mean, it still doesn't do that much damage, though. But I guess the main thing doesn't do a lot of damage, right? So we need this to do more damage. So we want this to be lowered. And then we want this to just do more damage, right? Because this is the normal thing. And then we can just, wait, we can increase this range so it's always hitting all of the BADs, right? So, oh yeah, you look, it's even catching the BADs on fire like way sooner. All right, there we go. 18,000, 20 million pops. All right, we got to increase the damage even further. Let's see if I get rid of all balloons. Okay. And then round 200, was that like 227 was the highest one? Let's see, because it pushes everything back. So it's just the BADs that can get by. So as long as, look at this, look at all the Moabs that instantly get sent back. Wait, that's crazy. This is amazing. But it still loses. It's not that crazy. Wait, so out of curiosity, though, I saw it on the bomb shooter. So if you go bomb shooter and then you get Legend of the Night, right? And then you look at Legend of the Night, and then you go to, does it have the ability? So here's the cooldown. Wait, so you could literally just make this cooldown just 0, right? So if the cooldown on that is 0, can you just live forever? Round whatever. Yeah, so his ability is just always on. Whoa, so you can literally just cheese it. That's amazing. So Legend of the Night with this mod, you can actually just break the game and then just win. You could literally just win. We probably don't want to play on round 100,000 though. That's probably not the best round to try it on. That's probably a very bad round. So we got to try. Wait, what can you do with, can you do this with paragons? That is a good question. Can you use this on a paragon? Oh my gosh, you can. Oh my goodness. Okay. So range is already kind of insane. Wait, what? This, okay, range. All right, rate. Pierce damage. We can make the damage go way up. Let's see. And then it already kind of has multi-shot, but we'll add more multi-shot. And then we'll add like 20. Let's see, how strong is this? Does this make a difference? The answer is yes. The answer is indeed yes. This actually does make a difference. A ridiculous difference. Holy cow, how many pops does this guy have? Only 400,000, so it's not like a ton of pops, but holy cow. That's crazy. It just melts the balloons. What? Okay, we need to get rid of the, oh my gosh, it takes forever for those to like bounce around. I wonder what's gonna be the best like god, I don't even know what you call this, like cheat paragon? I don't know, the hacked paragon? They're all crazy. Wait a minute. You know we gotta do this. Ability model rocket storm. Oh, so that's just like the rockets. Wait, so you could just use so it just lowers the cooldown of it like a ton. So, oh, so you can make the ability instant. Oh man, okay. So we need to make this stronger. So wait, it says 0 damage. Wait, why does it say 0 damage? That doesn't seem right. All right, but crazy attack speed and now multi-shot. Whoa. Whoa, that looks so cool. So it turns it in. Okay. Wait, so how many? All right, so multi-shot. So 9 projectiles, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, 19, that's 20. 30. What? That is so mesmerizing. All right, so if we just sent out like, yeah, that's a lot of damage. And what you can also do is you can change the aim code too. Look at this. So you can like actually make it so it's not even a cone. Now that is a powerful MAD. That is an insanely powerful MAD. How much damage does it do? A lot. So much that it lags my computer. I think we should do a video where we turn like every tower into like attack shooter. Because I think we can, right? All of these would work. So this is the tornado attack. So let's make it so he just uses the tornado like really fast, right? So the tornado comes out really fast. Multi-shot. Wait, can you make it so it sends out more? I don't even know. I'm just adding a whole bunch of stuff. It doesn't seem to be doing... Oh, wait. Multi-shot, split shot. I'm just adding everything that I can to this. It doesn't seem that this one becomes, like, that powerful. Like, it's pretty good. All the lightning is, like, really good. But I wasn't a huge fan of that one. What I would love to see, though, is popsiden. Right? Because if we use popsiden, and then we use the ability, right? The ability goes kind of crazy. So, obviously, we need the ability to have a really low cooldown. Like the lowest cooldown we can make it, 1 second. I think that's good. And then multi-shot. Oh, that looks so cool. That's already so cool looking. Okay, attack model. Make it attack faster. Oh my gosh. Okay, damage. All right, I just want to see. Does this change this ability? No, the ability doesn't change. But man... Wait, so the way he moves... Oh, okay, we definitely need... If you want to see a video where we do every tower as attack shooter, you gotta let me know. Because that would be so cool to try out all the ones. At least get the, like, the really cool ones. Okay, we need to see... What are some other ones that we haven't, like, really dove into yet, right? Wait, what even happens with, like, an Apache Prime? Because there's so many different, like, Apache Prime things, right? So there's just like its range. Obviously it's attack speed, attack model. Wait, what happens if you give it multi-shot? Not really anything. Split shot's pretty good. Oh wait, so there's even more. Wait, let's just give it what is it? Wait, we send everything. Oh, it does. It literally gets multi-shot. Whoa. Wait, it does get it. Okay, that is insanity. We got to try out even more like hacked things. What if we get, okay, I want to get an archmage, right? Obviously with a wall of fire because that's really cool. And then I want to get a, watch this. I want to do like a multi-shot, but I don't, oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is so cool. But I want to do more projectiles and I want the aim cone to be low. So I don't want it to be that. I just wanted to shoot lots of bullets. And on top of that, it needs to have a... Does it have... And I want it to have a split shot. Look at this. Every single one of them also gets split shot. And we all obviously want the split shot to just do an insane amount of damage. There we go. And then projectiles. We don't need that many projectiles. We don't want to like lag the game. All right, fireball. Fireballs are pretty good. We don't need... We could always add a little bit of blowback so it pushes all the balloons back. And then this is like your normal attack, right? So you just want to be able to get the damage way up on this. We haven't seen anything that can like absolutely decimate the balloons, but this is still pretty good, right? I mean, like what happens if we go to round 227, right? This has been like the staple round. Is this strong? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think we might have found a winner here, which is the Archmage, who can just absolutely... That was it. Literally destroyed it. Literally annihilated that guy. All right, that was awesome. And that's where we're going to end off this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later. Peace.